So now you've grown to 10 trucks from 4 in a period of how long? Like six, 7 months?
9.
9. And how did you purchase those trucks? What did you do?
So we do auction. That's the main thing.
Auctions.
Man.
Okay.
Auction. Yep, auction. And we also bought on 2 more investors.
Okay.
So they have a truck.
What made you go auction?
Okay. So when we first started and we gained this investor, so this investor got his trucks from Penske.
Okay.
Right. So Penske was, man, that process was so long going through it with Penske. They gave us 2 trucks. We had one for $35,000 and the other one for $38,000. And we paid a little bit more for them to be at a certain level, premium level.
Right.
We've had more problems out of those trucks than any of our trucks from the auction.
Wow.
So
when you say premium level, you mean like spec'd out?
Spec'd out level.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They stayed in the shop a little bit longer to be at that level.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So we've had like coolant issues with these trucks. It's just several different things we had, but it wasn't to the point that they just went down and stayed down. So they're just more so of it felt like the trucks hadn't been kept up before we got them. Okay. But as we got them and started putting a little money into them, now they're back up to par.
Okay.
But we still had to go over a hump just to get to that level. Okay. Right? So we ended up researching on different ways to find trucks. And so we came across the auctions. And so when you think about the auction, I know when I think about it, I'm like, okay, this is somewhere someone wants to dump their stuff off that they don't want anymore. Right. But it was not like that with this auction. It was professionals. They're professionally inspected. They come from previously maintained major fleets, and all these fleets are looking to do, just knowing accounting, they're looking to upgrade their fleet and get another tax advantage. So that's why they're turning in these trucks and finding a way to sell them in the best and fastest way, most profitable way is through the auction. Got you.
So this is one specific auction that you guys have been able to identify.
Yeah.
As opposed to like you got like Richie Bros and all that, like something like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, got you. So when you're actually at the auction, what are the tactics? What are the things you're using? I know this is something that you have like a course that you sell on how to purchase a truck from the auction. But could you give us a little sneak peek of that?
Yeah. So with the auction, you don't have to go to the auction.
Okay.
You don't have to go.
That's a start.
You can use your phone. So you can be literally laying in your bed, or if you're a driver and you're over the road, you can literally be over the road bidding. And you can also use what's called a priority bid, or proxy bids, different types of bids, to where if you're not able to bid right then and there, you're able to place your bid and possibly win from that bid by placing a pre-bid in there, if that makes sense. So it's different tactics, and what I like the most about it is you don't have to go to the lot. You can read the description, because the description is so thorough and it's easy for anyone to understand at any level. However, you do have to know what type of truck you need, and so that's what my course is about, is understanding what truck you need for your particular operation, because every truck isn't treated the same.
Got you. What type of money do you save by going to an auction as opposed to purchasing from a dealer?
Yeah, so with an auction, you're able to get financing. You don't have to have any money saved, depending on your credit and your credit profile. But you won't necessarily get denied if you have a lower credit score. You will only have to pay more in interest. So as it really depends on how much you want to spend. So if you want to spend like $20,000 on a truck, which is possible, all of the trucks that I've gotten from the auction, I haven't paid over $20,000 for the truck, and these trucks have given me less issues than my dealer trucks. So if you want to pay $20,000, $25,000 for a truck, then you'll have to put down about 10-15% on to like a deposit from like a credit card or something. You put down that deposit just to bid, but you don't have to have that money to purchase. So you can do the financing to get that money as well as a deposit, or you can, like I said, turn your credit into cash and use it as leverage to start your bidding process until you are able to get the financing.
Are you able to? You're not able to inspect these trucks at all, though, right?
They're already inspected for you.
Okay, and it gives you line by line description, and everything is totally on point.
Line by line.
So where you know everything about the lifetime of that truck.
Yes, and it comes with the guarantee. An assurance guarantee that this is up to spec to what we say it is, or they'll definitely come back and revisit that truck with you, either give you your money back or they'll fix the problem for you.
And you said you've had great experience with the auction trucks.
Yes, because I look for professionally maintained trucks.
Gotcha.
Fleet maintained trucks.
Are there any particular trucks that you recommend, like brand wise, over another?
Yeah, I recommend Volvos. Volvos are pretty well. They're easier to find their parts versus some other brands. Freightliner is always good. That's a general truck to me, but the Cadillac of the road is that Volvo. It's the smoothest ride of them all, and they can pretty much handle a lot of different types of freight. You know, so all the way from your light loads all the way up to your heavy loads. But of course, that comes with the horsepower, understanding that as well too. But what I recommend for anyone getting started, a Volvo or a Freightliner.
Got you. Does whether you're going over the road or local, does that have anything to do with what you choose in the truck?
I would recommend a sleeper.
Right.
A sleeper for if you're staying local or going over the road, because there's some times where drivers or yourself is sitting at a shipper or receiver and you're not sure how long you're going to be there ever. You don't know how long you're going to be there. So your driver likes to be comfortable, or you like to be comfortable. So investing into a sleeper will be beneficial for the long term. And I know a lot of drivers that are local that had to go over the road and find freight due to the coronavirus. So it was great for anyone who was in position already to have their sleeper, and they just went over the road, took their business over the road.
Right. Is it in the auction? Is there anything else that you should just like kind of like look out for? Any pitfalls that people could have? Like if you just give us like one, like make sure you do this when you're at the auction.
When you're at the auction, I would say a couple of things. Make sure you're in the right areas. Like I would not buy my trucks from down south. I don't do that at all because it's oversaturated. There's a lot of people bidding out in this area, so I don't focus on any of my trucks in this area, and it's heavily populated with trucks. So don't do that. Try to go in more rural areas and bid, because it'll save you thousands of dollars. And that's how we're able to pay lower market prices, because we go to lesser populated areas to bid.
That's interesting. Never thought about that. Are you able to share like the name of the auction that you use? Is that the secret sauce?
That's the secret sauce.
Okay. All right. We'll leave that. Is it like an app or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll leave that. Listen, if you want to know about that app, holla at Yaz. I tried to get it for y'all.
Yeah.
I tried.
I mean, but Truck Paper has one. Truck Paper High Bid has one. That's one.
But that's not the one.
See, listen.
That's not the one. That's not the good one.
That's one of them.
But she gave y'all a couple.
I gave y'all a couple.
Truck Paper, and what's the other one you said?
High Bid.
You ain't gonna give us the other one?
Iron Planet. Check them out.
Iron Planet.
Yeah.
Is there any other one?
That's three.
Nothing else that you're thinking about that
three.
you may want to mention?
Listen, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
I'm greedy. I got they depend on me to be greedy. All right, listen.
No food.
Holla at. we bringing up stuff that just has nothing to do with the.
No, you've been awesome.
You've been awesome. All right, cool. Listen, holla at Ash and get the information about the auction. You put together a really dope presentation about all the stuff, right? Where you can go, and also, like you said, things you need to look out for, things you need to like pay attention to.
For sure.
Check that out. Where can they find that at?
Yeah, they can find it in the link in my bio.
Okay.
Yep, I have a direct link there where you can go check it out on my Instagram at EasyMoneyAsh, at Easy Money, spelled the regular way, Ash, ASH.